Hey everybody. Man, I'm a little heartbroken to be hearing about Bibb County, Alabama right now. And I'm more than a little angry. And yes, I'm trying to be a better Christian, and I know that vengeance is God's and what have you. But several times throughout the Bible, he used a human to act as his mercenary. I just finished reading Joshua, and Joshua and his army slayed thousands of people, went in and destroyed entire towns and killed every person in there, men, women, and children. Now, that's a little, crazy. I don't know that I could never hurt a child, I guess, and that's where I'm going with this. This is kind of like a public service announcement. If it ever gets to a point that you can't handle the child that you brought into the earth, there are people like myself that will happily take that baby off of your hands and give it a good home. There is no excuse for what's been done to these children. None. I just sat inside my house and cried for them and prayed over them, because to find out that they were having to wear shock collars and that the mother was... it makes me want to catch a felony and go meet her in jail in Alabama. That's what it makes me want to do. I felt the same way about Casey Anthony. I'll meet you in jail and I'll show you what it's like. But that also upsets me. As a society, why is it that we feel like it's okay to say that statement? That, oh, they'll get theirs in prison. Are we not aware of what we pay as taxpayers to house inmates in every state across the United States? There are millions of them, and they cost money to feed and provide laundry and shoes. And I'm kind of old school, like eye for an eye kind of thing, like stop overcrowding our prisons by being a scumbag. And we, as law-abiding citizens, shouldn't have to say, oh, they'll get theirs in prison. No, there should be a justice system that does what it's supposed to, and sometimes you just have to get rid of the bad apples. I mean, you pull weeds out of your garden, it's no different with a crooked, evil human being. Like, there are some that don't deserve the oxygen that they're privileged to. Like Danny Rowling. What was I, like 12 or 13 when he killed all those girls in Gainesville, Florida? Ted Bundy, I actually cheered when they followed through with his lights out. There is no excuse to allow those types of human beings to continue on. There's really not. I mean, you'll throw away rotten fruit. Time we threw away the rotten humans too, because all you're doing is taking up space and you're costing us money, and it's really not fair. I mean, we are taxed through the wazoo, and I'm pretty sure that the Americas were started because people fled from a king in England that was overtaxing them, and they came here, and now look at us a couple hundred years later, and we're taxed on every single thing that we do. And then our taxes go to pay for those kind of people to live and breathe. Somebody put me in Doge. We'll see what happens. I actually, at one point in my life, thought I wanted to grow up and be the U.S. Supreme Court Justice. And, I mean, now with Trump in office, man, we'd make a great team, because I got no problem pressing a button. Boop, boop, boop. Lights out. Ugh. Again, though, if you have a child and you feel the need to treat it like this woman in Alabama was treating her children, please find somebody. Because you know in your heart of hearts that mistreating a child is going against everything that God stands for. And there are plenty of people, and myself included, that will gladly take that baby and give it a loving home. There is no reason to put a baby through that. None. Unacceptable. Sorry, my face is really red. I just mowed my grass. I am a little overheated, but side note about products, if you've watched this far, everything that was ordered this morning is packaged and ready to go. My daughter is having a renal scan because she has an enlarged kidney, and if I don't make it to the post office this afternoon, I apologize, but they will go out first thing in the morning. I hope that everybody has a blessed day, and yeah, pray for those babies. They need it.